One Piece Unlimited World Red Deluxe Edition has upgraded visuals and previously published DLC, and is a thrilling return to the classic Island of Promises plot. Players may join the Straw Hat Pirate Gang and explore the original plot with new characters made by Isiro Oda, Pato, and Red Count. The game allows for unrestricted exploration of a vibrant core town, with friendly locals providing extra missions and entertainment. Players must compete against well-known bosses such as Rob Lucci and Caesar Clown. In this beat-em-up game, you'll take on the role of Wei Cheng, a Chinese fisherman out to revenge the deaths of his friends and family. Prepare your fighting staff for a difficult adventure in medieval China and ruthless battles with swarms of diverse adversaries. Invite a buddy to assist you in fighting through waves of opponents and finishing the game together. There are over 25 distinct levels to explore, including Chinese towns, pirate ships, Japanese houses, ancient ruins, and many more. With its ultra-responsive, fast-paced game that blends sword combat and dual-stick shooting, you'll get an immersive, high-octane experience. Prepare to be enthralled by the strong excitement and adrenaline as you fight in one-on-one battles with dangerous opponents. To triumph, you must maintain steadfast attention and excellent talent in order to face the obstacles provided by each guardian. Do you have the traits required to get through the last gate? Begin this exciting voyage and put your skills to the test. Ashen is an open-world co-op action RPG set in a large open area, comparable to Journey's passive multiplayer. Players must pick how to interact with other players, whether to combat evil or to invite them into their party. The Souls genre of stamina-based battle is followed by Ashen, yet each experience is unique. The game includes perilous encounters with aggressive monsters and indigenous species, as well as prizes for learning about the area and its inhabitants. Survivors with diverse crafting talents can be invited to your community. The Free Arenas edition adds 5 new game modes, 9 dynamic locales, and 45 challenges for hours of kung fu action. To survive, players must learn by fire, adapt to adversaries, and employ numerous strategies. Players are challenged to perfect Pak-Mi Kung Fu, a path that benefits both the body and the psyche. Players must learn from their errors, develop unique talents, and muster the courage to master lethal methods. The game supports both male and female characters. The game features furious top-down action with a wide range of guns and melee weapons, as well as devastating close combat. Mercenary powers combinations, charge strikes, and leaping skills are all available to players. A novel death mechanism, methodical parrying, and a disarm and dismember system are all included in the game. Players may investigate Vasili's background on their own, while Arena Mode lets them to hone their combat abilities against swarms of opponents. Cooperative gameplay is also accessible, with players able to pick whether Vasily should be a monk or a soldier based on their chosen combat style. Mato Anomalies is a role-playing game set in a neo-futuristic rendition of old Shanghai. Players take control of Du and Graham, who investigate anomalies and battle demonic abominations. They must work with odd allies to unearth dark secrets and corrupt organizations. The game contains a band of foes, where the adversary becomes your buddy, and success requires a unique battle approach. With shared health, a gear matrix, and a dual talent system, the game provides a hard and unique experience. By mining ore, harvesting crops, collecting taxes, and adorning the city with sculptures, monuments, and gardens, you may build a medieval empire with a booming economy and happy citizens. Bandits, meanwhile, lurk nearby, so construct barracks, guard towers, and enlist troops to defend civilians. Enjoy livelier relationships, a sophisticated economy, hundreds of structures, optional military elements, relevant seasons, dramatic calamities, 26 different scenarios, and unfettered sandbox gaming on 24 maps. Players take on the role of Nikola Tesla, the inventor of the Tesla mech fighting robot, who is destroyed by H.P. Lovecraft's monstrous henchmen in this game. A quantum teleport function in the game allows players to pass through solid objects and fight creatures with various weapons. Players can also participate in online survival mode and combat monsters in 2-4-player local co-ops. The game features an epic battle of epic dimensions, combining science and high-tech weaponry to destroy the evil forces. Hand of Fate 2 is a dungeon-crawling adventure set in a dark fantasy realm. It allows players to master a living board game in which each stage of the quest is pulled from a deck of legendary encounters that they have selected. It is critical to make intelligent decisions, as the mysterious dealer who acts as the opponent will not hold back in transforming players into weapons of his vengeance. The stakes may have shifted, but the stakes remain the same: life or death. Taro Takahashi, a brave resistance fighter, sets out on a quest to get revenge on the unjust tyrant. Fast-paced 2D platforming, explosive side-scrolling action, and a visually appealing 16-bit post-apocalyptic scenario with detailed pixel art are all featured in the game. The sci-fi world is enriched with blazing FM synthesized music. The game has a novel zipline mechanism, a creative take on standard grappling hook techniques that allows for fluid mobility. The game has precisely created stages and a realistic CRT gaming experience, with ideal screen resolution assuring an accurate experience. The Panzer Paladin, a devastating weapon, is a necessary tool in the desperate battle against the evil Ravenous and his demons. There are 17 stages in the game where players may use their swordsmanship to seize weapons and slice, shatter, and stab. The Panzer Paladin Steam Workshop also allows users to create their own melee weapons using the blacksmith. The free content update includes a new challenge mode with 11 chambers, a new classic 8-bit symphony option, and increased blacksmith weapon storage. The Pathless is a mythological tale set in a large forest, featuring an archer and an eagle. The player becomes an archery master and goes to a mythical island to break a horrible curse. They must build a bond with their eagle friend and execute fluid acrobatics and trick shots. They explore an open world full of surprises, solving puzzles amid ancient ruins and discovering long-forgotten truths. To restore light to the land, they must hunt out corrupted spirits and fight in epic battles. Flinthook is a frantic action platformer with aspects of roguelike. As Space Captain Flinthook, you utilize your hookshot handgun and slow-motion abilities to pilfer and fight your way through randomly built spaceships in search of wealth, booty, and glory. Dodge dangers with your hookshot and shoot in 360 with your plasma pistol. Slow down time and seem cooler by wearing your chrono belt. Battle pirate spacecraft that have been randomly built and are full of loot and foes. Collect rare relics and strong perk cards by tracking down Cluster Clan pirate bosses. In daily and weekly challenges, compete for the highest score and fastest time. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!